on YouTube. No, she was not threatened. Bullet was just explaining to her how the copyrights work on YouTube.
You cannot fucking hold a page that is a T page with all sides, like she's saying, and then cry when she's talked about if her entire being on this app is talking on others. That's not
Do you
how
know
it
as
works.
Monster, you know as well as I do how easy it is to get a page taken down on YouTube for copyright. How many times did Ashley Reiner do it?
All the time.
All the time. Because you cannot stream somebody else's content. And streaming lives from TikTok is somebody else's content.
You know what? I'm done. She wants to play, fine. She wants to bitch, they want to complain. Everybody, go take down her YouTube. There. Is that what you want? Is that what you wanted? Here, I need everybody to go take down her YouTube. There you go. You want to bitch and complain? Everybody go
Now
to
that's a
Medium
threat.
Professor's YouTube and take it the fuck down. There. How's that?
You see, I mean, that's the difference, right, LP? That was a flat out threat.
No, that wasn't a threat. That wasn't a threat. That was me asking everybody to take that down. I wasn't threatening. I was telling people to do it.
Thank you, fucking Queen Southern Comfort. I'm so glad that you're intelligent enough, right, to see through this shit. Because I believe you were in the box over there on that other girl's live that night. And I saw you, right? I saw you listening to what was happening. I saw you reading the comments. I saw your brain working behind your eyes. Thank you so much for agreeing. The shit over there is crazy. You cannot have a page where all you do is talk about other people and then cry when you're talked about. Sassy, did you hear her say with her whole chest? She said, they're gonna stop talking about me. Oh, really? Really? Because a lot of us that haven't said anything yet are definitely not stopping now because you said that.
It's like, bitch, you ain't my mother and you ain't my father. They're both dead. And you ain't God.
Don't threaten me with
So
a good
you can't
time.
make me do anything.
Here it is. Here it is, y'all. I'm not trying to be a bitch, but here it is. Here we go. I'm done.
Queen Southern Comfort. This is why I was in that live that day. And then y'all turned the comments back on. And my first comment was, no, I'm not taking the deal. You don't get to decide when I decide that what they did to me is done.
So there you go. There's her YouTube. Go take it down. I sent the link in the comments.
What deal
You
was
want to
made?
bitch about me? You want to continue to run your fucking mouth? You want to continue to run your mouth? You get what you get. Don't throw a fit. I already fucking tried to stop, help you and give you some credit. I even went against everything and asked Sassy to chill out. You know how much balls that takes to ask Sassy to chill out? And you know
That's
what?
crazy.
Fuck it.
I
Take
was
it down.
just chilling out until she untied today. I called her over yesterday.
Listen, how are you going to cry that people are talking about you when you got my picture right there on your fucking YouTube, you crybaby ass bitch? Really?
1 hour
That's not
ago.
how this works, extra large professor.
So there it
You
is.
can't try to act like a big girl, but get in your little girl feelings when you're talked back about.
Wait, was she
Facts.
complaining again today?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you guys were talking about Mamie and them because they're on this live yelling at us.
No, I don't care what Maymay's saying. I'm talking about LP's live.
What did
just had
she
right
say now, this fucking weirdo? Why is she always crying?
He said with her whole chest, you're gonna stop talking about me.
Oh, bitch, you're crazy.
You're gonna
Claiming
stop
we
talking about
bullied
me.
and
How
Everybody's
is
talking.
that?
Bullying.
How's that possible when you talk about us and post us and stream us? That's not how this works. LP, you started this shit by coming into our live the other day when you knew that you weren't wanted there. We left you alone. We didn't bother
So,
you, nothing. You come over here.
You weak bitch.
She,
Why you weak?
Queen Southern, she's the platform that she let grow and May take over, like she was trying to do to your little friend with the flamingos. They go from creator to creator to take over their platforms, and LP is one that they got.
Okay, so
And they're mad, right? They're mad because Grow used to run this one, my friend Bullets. But Bullet stood up for herself and didn't allow it anymore, right? So they aren't. So they're pretty pissed about that. So they're talking shit about Bullet's brother and all kinds of fucking shit over it. Like they run from creator to creator, and they don't like when they can't run it.
can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to start a poll, and I want smiley faces if you went and reported it, and sad faces if you didn't. So I just want to know how many people have already reported it, please and thank you.
They're not gonna rat
Just
themselves
put them in the
out.
chat.
Bullet.
Well, I'm gonna.
I
I'm
want
not
to
gonna
know.
put a sad face because I don't report shit.
I'm not reporting either, but I'm just gonna say this. You want shit to stop, the worst thing you can do is continue going live about it, right? Because we are usually in response.
Sassy. I hate it here. Let's
Also,
just get her
Sassy,
into the deal, okay?
did they not also follow me into a live when I went into RT's box yesterday? They all fucking followed me over there to talk shit about you when I know you didn't do what they're saying you did. They're hopping from fucking creator to creator to whoever will listen, right? But what you guys don't understand is there's smart people on the internet that are going to see through your shit. And it happens all the time. And they message us.
I always find it hilarious, and I will clown the ever living shit out of bitches that have their fucking mouth write a check that their ass can't cash. I will always clown you and call you a weak bitch for that.
It's embarrassing.
It
You're
is.
going to make me shut up.
Hey, people of Wreck-It and Wreck-It supporters. No, stop. Don't report that. No, leave her alone. There, I said
I
it.
want to know when. I want to know when stating your opinion was thought of as bullying.
I want to know how you can hold an anti-bullying live, right? With a bunch of bully ass bitches that do really vile fucking shit. And then you allow a bunch of people up in the box that are crying because they got asked questions. Somebody explain that to me.
It doesn't make any sense.
Sydney was so pressed that it got out that she slept with a whole pedo.
She still is.
And but she's still going over to his house. How are you crying about it, bitch?
Ew.
Why is that bullying when we call that out? And then you got Gross sending the info on you. But you're sitting over there. Who's the bully?
I could give a fuck about bullying a pedo supporter.
I would think that it'd be the
Exactly.
people
The thing-
behind the
Wreck-It
scenes
would have
sending the
never
info,
known
no?
about it. Wreck-It would have never known about it.
No, we wouldn't have.
But
And she'd have been allowed in this live.
Yeah, Grove's the one who brought it to us. And now you're sitting there with her.
Well, that's why I say it's the convenient selective outrage for me.
And I don't even know that Jess person. I don't know anything about her story. I don't really care.
In one of Karma T's rules, she really doesn't want anything on the page about like Aubrey and stuff, respectfully, just because it is a very touchy subject. So if she does come in here, let's not speak on that, okay? We can speak about everything else, you know what I'm saying? But just let's
That's
leave her
totally
name out of it.
understandable. That's totally
You know what I mean?
understandable.
Because it is a very touchy subject. She said she just can't record that and put it on the page.
Well, probably because of the gag orders too that are being put
Right.
on.
So
You know what I mean? So that's understandable to protect your page because,
she's in here.
these families are putting gag orders. So that's understandable.
Queen
Right,
Southern
so
Comfort,
let's
I'm
just,
so glad that
let's
you were
just-
born with a brain.
Yeah.
When I
so
saw you in
she's
that
in here
box-
now. Let's just keep it on everything else but that.
Wait, what?
We're not talking about that, Bullets.
Well, I was just announcing that because I
So
seen her
now
come
they're
in. So
blaming us for your brother's account or whatever account you were talking about. Is that your brother or your ex-husband?
Oh, they're blaming us? Are
Yeah,
you fucking kidding
Ashland.
me?
Ashland is saying that it's one of us and going into their lives and doing that.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
Ashlyn,
because
you
that's
know
what
what?
we do, right, Ashlyn?
Ashlyn, shut up and worry about your goddamn fucking newborn. Your husband is famous for doing shit like that.
That's
And nobody
what-
over
oh my God.
here followed that account. It was all of you and your fucking friends that followed that account. So hush, you fucking scamming ass fucking scumbag.
Name her Juzzle and Hershey's in Tiffany's box right now.
okay.
Talking.
So
See, I knew you
So,
from somewhere, Queen
Cam-
Southern.
listen.
Here, I'm
Yeah,
gonna follow you.
Karma T is asking for a little bit of a recap of what's going on. So I am going to give her a recap without including certain individuals.
The recap is
so
weak
what
bitches are
what
crying
going
because they're
on?
talking shit and they're getting a response and they don't like it because they're weak bitches. There's your recap.
Okay, the recap is
Okay, so the other recap.
you go ahead then, Bullet.
Okay, so there was an individual, and I won't mention their name, pointed it out to me, and it made very much sense. Now, without speaking on a certain individual respectfully, there is a situation about unaliving that's been going around. If you know it, you know it. And there are certain creators, like Maymay and Bro and the Blue Ball Nation, I should say, that are wanting to promote this battle in honor of somebody that unalived themselves. And that's fine. Do whatever you want. But you can't sit here and do the next day support unaliving and drag this and make fun of it, which I have the video. And this is a 24-year-old young adult that unalived himself, regardless if it's my brother or not. The individual, the other individual that they're trying to support, quote unquote, they unalived themselves. They were bullied. They were SA'd, etc., etc. So who would pick one? You can't do both. You can't sit here and support somebody who unalived themselves and was SA'd and then turn around in less than 24 hours and make fun of somebody who was fucking unalived and somebody who was SA'd. Regardless of who it is, that's not okay. You need to pick a struggle. And that's how I feel about it.
Clean
Don't gain
your
money and
trauma.
clout for all of that. And
Yeah.
and the thing is that you can't call yourself an anti-bullying group if you're having your cake and eating it too. You just cannot do that. And as a matter of fact, this battle that was supposed to be there, right? It was stated earlier in the live, it was actually read out loud, that there is no permission for that. The big creators that have been supporting this have already done all of this. Like, they literally just, this battle that's coming up is for nothing. Nobody gave nobody permission to do anything. So there's that. It was read out loud. And again,
Well, to be honest with
to
you,
do
Bullets,
something like
though,
this-
do you think that the mother would really want somebody like Bro and Maymay who make fun of a child being SA'd and said he wanted more and that a woman has to be good enough to be SA'd?
begged for
Do you
it.
really think that mother would want those people like that promoting something in her daughter's name?
No.
Yes, and exactly, and that's my point. And it's not that they're doing it, okay, whatever, but at the same time, there's things that you have recently done that are not okay, and I won't stand for it. I won't fucking stand for somebody who does that. Look, that might be my brother, but that's somebody's fucking child. You know,
I'm so sorry.
That's somebody's kid, man.
I'm sorry for
But
what
yet,
your loss.
okay?
Your trauma.
With
That's
false
your
accusation
trauma.
of my trauma, you know, like it literally says Ryan Hackett was pushed to silence by his sister's husband when finding out he was going to speak out on him for SA, a female. Tony and Danielle threatened and harassed him, and he was silenced. Are you kidding me? My brother has still, well, I don't know if he knows now, I can't ask him, but he never knew any of this. None of it. This is absolute fucking harassment and bullying. And each and every individual that is supporting an individual for the unaliving and wanting to do these rose battles, hold please, I will show you. Is following this account. This doesn't have anything to do with my ex-husband. Wow. It's the fact that that video is on there and you guys are following this account. You act like you did not know. Okay, the account was made yesterday. How can you go less than 24 hours and forget you followed and supported it? Make it make sense.
Oh, look at, there's Large Professor, there's Beautifully Broken Savage.
There's
Viking.
May, there's Sydney, there's Danny Nicole. Would you look at that?
Wow. Following a hate account. But
All
you
of
want to
those
promote
little-
an anti-bullying in honor of anti-bullying for
All
a
of those
roast
little
battle.
fucking cunts, right? That hang out over in that Flocking Chaos live. Do you see that, Southern Comfort? You see that? Do you see why we have an issue? Because it never fucking stops.
But now that they're getting the backlash for hold on
me.
bullets. Now that they're getting the backlash of it, now they're playing stupid. What? We didn't even know what that account was. What are you talking about? Well, no. Yeah.
That's because you know what? I check every account that follows me. If somebody follows me, I check it out. If it's not a good account, I remove it.
Every fucking different story you have told.
This recording right here. This recording is a screen recording. Was the exact second this account came in and they were talking about it and everybody followed it. Who is in this fucking box? Stop complaining about me being upset with shit if you're supporting it. Stop telling me to stop talking about you if you literally supported that. No, ma'am, it don't work that way. I said what I said. Pick a struggle. But yet you have Sydney up here who is still with a man who is is a convicted child offender. He's a convicted offender. And they're supporting that, but they're dragging an adult to adult situation. Make that make sense. As
But
adults,
Bullet,
I don't care. Look, I'm not trying to be mean and I am not trying to undermine any situation. I don't condone a fucking thing my ex-husband did or any SA on anybody when it comes to adult. However, if you're going to stand up for somebody, you stand up for them babies first, and then when you're done with them babies, you stand up for the adults, point blank, period. You don't twist it around. And that's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly why I don't condone the shit that they're trying to say anti-bullying. I don't condone it. And anybody who supports that on the 17th, unfollow me, unfriendly. I don't know you. I will never know you. I want nothing to do with you. I said what I said.
but Bullet,
want to know how.
Hold on, guys. Sydney's excuse, though, out of her own mouth, she said, but he's not currently offending. He's
Wow.
not currently offending. Are you
And how does
fucking
she know?
kidding me?
Huh.
How does she
He's
know?
not currently offending. Who?
I just don't
You think he's
understand
the
how
that he is?
you call a handful of them over there, not all of them, but a handful of them call themselves pedo hunters.
Yeah.
You know, but yet they sit with somebody who fucks pedos.
Right.
And a couple of them do themselves.
Yeah.
If
She
you
literally
listen,
said,
if you
Get that.
let me tell you something. If you have been through a tragedy like that, or if you've been through SA, a real true SA, and you've been through it for a long time, you know exactly how these people fucking tick. Do you honestly think he's going to sit here and look at you in the eye and say, I'm still doing that. I'm still touching my kids? No, he's not.
there's
You can't
no
say without a
reform.
doubt that you ain't
There's
doing it.
no reform for pedos. No reform for pedos.
You know
If you
what?
are attracted to minors, you are attracted to minors. You cannot rehab that shit. Sorry.
I asked the man that molested, abused, sex trafficked, and raped me for 13 fucking years, why? Why did you do that? You know what his response was? Well, my therapist told me this is why. My therapist told me that I wasn't supposed to do that. Do you think that that's reformed? Wait, your therapist told you.
Because someone just showed us too that she was recording when she was in her live. She was in his living room the other day, and it was brought up in our live. And you know what her response was? So what if I am? Why do you care? I'm going to tell you why we fucking care, right? Because that whole group over there says that we support pedos. And we don't. Y'all do. Y'all motherfucking do.
And absolutely. And I'm going to tell you something else. Sydney, your name would have never came out of my mouth if you didn't compare your shit to mine. I never spoke on you. I said, I don't give a fuck what you do. You're not my fucking problem.
And you got her fucking
you-
mom over there supporting it
In your
too.
mouth.
That's even more fucking sick. You got Roxy over there, her fucking mother, supporting it too. Saying, oh, well, I would never let my grandchildren go over there. Well, why not? Why not? If he's not what you guys say he is, why is he such
He's
a
reformed,
danger?
right?
You guys are
He's
sick.
reformed, right?
You're fucking sick. Stop saying that we're the ones that
get mad.
support that shit when you guys are.
That part.
And let me tell you, let me make this very clear. My ex-husband, I don't condone anything he said. I've stood on that. I've always stood on that from day one. I fucking hate it. And let me tell you something, though. That man is not a convicted felon. He does not have, he's never been arrested. He has 120% permission, not by one county, but by 2 fucking counties of the school to go attend his children's places because he did not touch a child. That is 120% facts. It was an adult to an adult situation. My rules are this. Do not bring it to my fucking home. Do not bring it to our fucking kids.
Well,
And I
it's
don't
you're
give
not
a
out
fuck
here
what you
saying that
do.
you're a P3DO hunter either, though, right? Like you're
No.
not claiming to hunt down pedos and you're gonna get them, and you're not claiming to do any of that, right?
Absolutely not.
But listen, now, right, the people that spoke out on it and had questions about it because we were getting info from the back end, from the people that she sits with now, right? We had questions. They got into a box. Questions were answered. Voices were raised because of the answers that were given. And we're the bullies. Are you kidding me? Because the excuses that we were given was he's not currently offending. I am so sorry that my voice became loud after that excuse was given. That does not make me a bully if I do not agree with what you are fucking doing. Not in
Like,
this
let me put
life,
it
not
this
in
way.
any other. And you went in LP's box and tried to tell them that we were fucking bullies for even asking you that question in a raised tone, bitch. You're sick.
And here's my thing. This is the way I described it earlier. It just came to my mind with the whole situation that I feel. You can't sit here and say you support veterans 120%. Thank you for serving our country as you burn the flag in their face. That don't work that way. You got to pick a struggle, baby, because that is not okay.
Well, I mean, how do you want to support 2 people that are doing a rose battle for anti-bullying, when you sit there and wish children to be unalived, when you wish there, and you sit with somebody and you're cool with him, saying that kids' heads should be bounced off pavements and, turned into wind chimes.
Wait, you want to know
I
something?
should do exactly what my brother did. That
And it's
too.
just weird, though. You want to support, now you're against anti-bullying, though?
They ran around this app calling me a schmurderer.
Wait,
Yeah.
Nat Cat, look, he was there when Hershey was talking about this battle. Uncle, were you under the impression that the battle and the money for the battle was going to the girl getting bullied, who was bullied? Is he still in here?
I don't know.
Because I felt like he thought the same shit. He's not in here. He left. Did you hear the recording?
I mean, that's what I thought.
Monster, did you hear the recording of Hershey explaining the live that she's having?
I did, and that twacked out bitch. Listen, I used to be on drugs. I'm telling you, that chick is fucking high. She is twacked. All you gotta do is watch that bitch. Listen, watch that bitch's jaw move. She is twacked.
Who?
Hershey. I'm
Hershey.
gonna talk about you now,
Oh.
bitch.
I wish I could turn my camera on so I could show you how she was screaming at me on Friday. when I
Wait
was
a minute,
questioning
hold
her.
on. This is Hershey doing a rose battle. It's already been scheduled. Yeah, we know your agency did it, but now you want to do it in memory and in honor. But aren't you the one who threatened Monster to come and drown her in a lake?
Yeah, that one. Which would be really, really funny.
Yeah.
Which would be really funny, Hershey, because I'm telling you right now, bitch, if you and I went swimming, only one of us is coming out, and it would be me.
But now she's anti-bullying.
As Rodeo Mom said, see this person, I can't speak on them, but this person goes back to court on the 18th to to see if they can post on social media again about the situation, because they're banned from it right now.
Listen,
They're having
Bullet,
this roast battle on the 17th.
these fucking people picked at a widow who's been 5150'd before over the situation. Picked and prodded at a widow. Live. I am still a widow. I am still somebody that got fucking institutionalized over the situation. You want to do anti-bully shit? Are you insane? You think that we're going to allow it? No.
Right, and yeah, exactly. And here's the thing: they're sitting here saying all of this, right? But like,
Where's Rodeo Mom? I need her to play that video.
She went
At
to.
the grocery store with her grandson right now.
Video.
Brad, do you have
She'll be right
another
back.
device that you can show, like, play a video on and show the screen?
Yeah.
All right, hold on one second.
oh, I know what I was gonna say. You guys literally support this, right? Of what's said. You guys